Hey, welcome again to Omnificent Tarot. I'm Mia, and we're looking at the energies that are happening right now. And we're going to look at it in love, in the other connections you have with people, and in things such as career, money, your home situation. So we're looking at the energy now, and I'm just going to speed through this part where I put out all the main cards, and I'll pull some clarifiers with you. Alright, okay, so this is an energy that is from the 17th, so whenever the last 17th was, and if you're watching this when I posted, that's March 17th, which was right before the last full moon, and the energy lasts for about a week, which oddly enough is around the next full moon or right before the next full moon. So right before the last full moon and up until this upcoming full moon. This whole period in between, which I feel like is more of a manifestation time. Okay. So for the romantic part of this reading, we have soulmate. For the friend connection or the people connection, we have old friend, and then we have home. For the things, how this energy relates to things. Okay, so we're going to focus on the romantic part right now, which is a soulmate. We're talking about a soulmate here. Wow. And the Two of Wands here, which is your side. This is you, this is them. It could be vice versa. So read out the energies. But the Two of Wands here in this deck is be careful what you ask for because you're about to get it. The Ace of Wands. Oh my goodness. What is it that you're about to get? Okay, wow. Okay, so we see this is a friendship card or celebration, celebrating a wedding or celebrating good times, accomplishments, good friends, good company, good times. And especially with the old friend card and the home card, I feel like this soulmate is like a feeling of coming home. So this might be someone that's like an old friend and they're coming back into your life as a soulmate, or this is someone that you know from home, or someone that just feels like home to you. That's crazy. And it just feels like good times are here, like this person coming in. Be careful what you ask for. Why? Let's see. Eight of Swords. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of things being cleared up here. So this is someone that you might have known for a very long time, or someone that you just feel like you've known forever. Like there's just like an instant connection there. I feel like so many things are unraveled, so many truths, and I feel like these are things like you knew about this person or you knew about this soulmate coming in. Like I have a feeling the next person that I'm going to be really connected to is going to have all these kinds of temperaments, or they're going to mirror me in these kinds of way. Like just watch this person that I have a soul connection to, the next person that I'm in a relationship with or that I meet that I have a really deep connection with, watch them to be like this. You have all these like intuitive feelings and knowings, and then it's like, be careful what you wish for, be careful what you say and manifest, because like I feel like everything you're saying is coming true. So if you're like, oh, like I don't like the outdoors, I don't like being outside, I don't like camping, like I don't like to be around like the woods and the mosquitoes in the summer, like watch like the next guy that I meet, like be totally into that. Or like, you know, I don't really like girls that wear too much makeup or who gossip a lot or talk too much on the phone, but like watch like the next person that like I happen to be in a relationship with, like watch that girl be exactly like that. But also like the good things, you know, like I really hate olives. I just can't stand them in any dish or any salad. Like, watch the person that I like come into connection with, like a soulmate connection with. Like, watch them love olives, and then they're gonna eat the olives off my dishes or whatever. Or I always fall off my diets or fall off track on working out, getting to the gym or something like that. Like, watch like the person that I come into a soulmate connection with next be someone who keeps me on track or motivates me or inspires me to do that. Like, just watch. Like, you're saying all these things to yourself and to your friends and to people around you. And it's like you manifest it. And for them, we have the moon card, this beautiful unicorn here. So this is like a special person. This is someone that's like very, very unique. The moon card in this deck is to look for the truth. And so this person with the Hanged Man, they've been trying to find someone that they can just speak the truth with. Like, I see this owl in the background, and I feel like this person's very intelligent. They're very wise beyond their years. They might have like a really old soul. So whether they are young or youthful in appearance or just have a young energy, that might be kind of deceptive in that they really have a lot of experience, a lot of life experience, or they just have a very old soul where they just are very wise, have a lot of good advice to give people, very intuitive, and this makes them a unicorn. Like, I feel like they know that they're special. This person knows that like they're one of a kind. They're very, very beautiful or handsome. Like, I'm getting handsome specifically, but like they're very, very good looking, and I feel like these traits just make them even more so. But they have such a very pure soul. Like, unicorns are very pure souls, wanting the best for everyone, very innocent and pure in their intentions for their goals and what they would like for others. They're a unicorn. Not many people are like this good, that not many people are this talented and wise, very beautiful and very intelligent, this person. Getting that they might be like a night owl, and they've been up at night a lot, looking and thinking about who they would be with or what kind of life that they would lead. Like, it's not so much like they're looking for a partner to keep them up at night, but it's kind of like, but what would they be into? Would I be into the same things? Like, would I enjoy that? Would we like the same things? Like, are we going to get along? They understand how unique they are, but they're trying to understand. Like, this person knows. Whoever this person is, your soulmate, they know that they're a very unique person, and that keeps them up at night. Like, the idea of like, will their own soulmate even take them for who they are? Will they be able to share goals and interests and dates and fun times with even their soulmate? They're questioning even that. Like, I'm so unique and weird and like all these weird things and like to do all these different things, and like some people like me for my money or my looks or my whatever, like my talents or skills or whatever, like my status or something. Like, will my soulmate even like me for me? So this person's like thinking that like they've been waiting over a long time for you, their soulmate. Okay. The Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Hierophant. Yeah, I feel like they've been having a lot of trouble getting started with this because they want some sort of long-term relationship. They just have not been able to get something started. They don't even know how to get started, I'm getting. But they do have this in mind. They do want a long-term commitment. They do want something stable and secure and grand, a serious long-term relationship or marriage. Like, if you go into a relationship with that intention, like, you're looking for something huge out of life. Like, that's a huge goal. You know, people ask, like, there's someone who is young and asked me, like, why did someone so-and-so get married? And it was a neighbor of mine who was also Indian, and she was also gay, and I have also a gay Indian cousin, and she's a bit older than me. And my neighbor asking, like, oh, why did she decide to get married? And my neighbor, she's a bit younger, so she's not following the traditional kind of doesn't really get the traditional aspects of marriage and why that would be appealing to anyone. And it's just because, like, marriage is a huge goal. That is something that's like a lifelong goal. It's a grand goal for anybody to accomplish in life. And it might not seem so because, like, everyone's like, oh, there's so many divorces, and, like, a lot of people, you know, marriage is contract, it's a social construct, and it's just like, no, it's a very precious thing, and, like, you can call it whatever you want, a marriage, a spiritual tie to another soul or to another person, like, whatever you call it. It's such a grand thing to declare to someone that you love them in front of everyone else that you love in a ceremony that bonds you for life, because you choose to have that kind of relationship, a lifelong relationship. You cherish that kind of relationship, and there's so many ups and downs with it, but there's so much that you learn with it, and there's so much value from it as well. To spend your life with someone, to allow someone to get to know you on that level, to have someone allow you to get to know them on that level, that's such a sacred relationship. It's such a sacred promise between two people, and a sacred journey between two people, that it's like a grand goal. And that's why there's so many people out there looking for love and looking for serious long-term relationships, because it is one of the best and biggest goals you can have here on earth while you're a human in this one lifetime, right? So this person is looking for something like that, but they're like, I don't even know how to get started. And I get it. Like, nowadays, like, how do you find a soulmate? You know, that's the age-old questions. You know, it's not just you, not just this modern age. People have been asking that and wondering that forever, as long as humans have been on this earth, right? So 3 of Wands in reverse. They've been searching, and I feel like they've given up on their search, but they still long for it. They still very much long for it, and they feel like, am I going to be this, like, weird person by themselves forever? But look at this unicorn. It's, like, so buff. Like, I feel like this unicorn is just, like, so strong. And it's just, like, giving off these vibes, like, I don't need anyone. Like, I'm good on my own. Like, I can do whatever I want. Like, that kind of vibe. But, like, so majestic. And, like, why wouldn't someone as majestic as this person, your soulmate, want equally matching majestic person and majestic goal with that person? So it's like big things, big energies. I mean, look at these major arcanas everywhere. Wow. Okay, so what is the main message here? What's going on with you and this soulmate this week? Which has been going on since the last full moon. So I feel like something happened right before the last full moon, and it's about to manifest right before this full moon. So something is giving you an idea. Whatever happened right before the last full moon, if you're watching this, like, at another time, like, whatever happened right before the last full moon is about to happen this full moon. So if you were hoping to maybe find your soulmate before the last full moon, that might manifest before this one. Or something like, you're hoping to get that date, or you're hoping for that phone call, or you're hoping to bump into someone new, or just find that soulmate connection. whether it's an old one or a new one, like I feel like something's going to manifest before the full moon coming up, or by the full moon coming up. Okay, so what is going on with this connection? Why does Spirit want to bring this up for the energies going on now? Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands here, but it's flipped. And we have the Nine of Pentacles here in reverse. Okay, I feel like the more feminine energy here, and I feel like this is the more masculine energy, because this unicorn is like, I mean, like so manly. I can't even like deny. Like, stop looking at me. So it's like the more feminine energy of the two of you. It's like cutting something off. What? Cutting what off? I feel like the more feminine energy here just cut off someone in their life that was preventing the soulmate from coming in. So if this is like an old ex or an old soulmate, because, you know, soulmates come in many forms. Like, you can feel a soul connection with someone that you had a past life with, if you don't believe in past lives, and like someone that you have a very like similar frequency vibration to. Like, you might be part of the same soul family, meaning people whose souls vibrate on the same level as you, same vibration as you. It could be a soulmate because it's someone that you chose to meet or cross paths with in this lifetime. And if you don't believe in any of that woo-woo stuff, this is just like a soulmate that you just have such a deep connection with. When you meet eyes, you just instantly know that this person is the right one for you, because your whole body and all your senses are telling you, like, there's something important between the two of you here. Like, there's some sort of knowing that you two are connected in such a strong way. So whatever this soulmate connection is, you just cut off like an old soulmate or a karmic soulmate, or someone that was like not good for you, that was preventing your soulmate from coming in, but you needed to cut that person out because that was a lesson. And until you finished that lesson, until you completed that lesson, and then review that lesson, and then had that lesson come back, and then had to kick them out again, and then review that lesson again. Like, you know what I'm talking about. Like, until you've like actually kicked that energy out, like this energy couldn't come in, whether this is someone you already know, someone new. Like, the more feminine energy of this connection kicked that person out of their life, and that's why this masculine energy is coming in. I'm just going to pull a quick card of like how this energy is coming in. Immediately, like, just bumping into them, they just bump into you, they just immediately come in. Wow. It's like I'm getting this sense of like, the heart is here, let's go. Like, it's like they pick up on the energy of you cutting out this person. I'm getting it's specifically a person who's like very much tied to your soul and your energy. You kick this person out. If it's not someone serious, it's like if you're dating and you finally said no to people that weren't good for you, or something like that. It could be something very casual about something very like serious, like an ex or something. But because you kicked out energies that were no longer serving you, especially people that were preventing you from your soulmate from coming in, it's like this person immediately feels that and comes in like immediately. Am I gonna get any more specifics, Spirit? Like, can you say who, what, when, where, why? No, it's like they're just walking along and they find you. So like the universe will bring this person to you, like literally on your path. Like, they will walk to you. They'll walk right by you. They'll walk right to you. They'll walk right to your door. They'll walk right. I'm not even getting like a phone call or anything. I'm getting they're walking to you. or if they're from a far distance, then they'll like call or text you or message you to ask you if they can walk over to your place or if they can come see you soon, if not immediately. So I know this is hard to believe, and if you're like not into the woo-woo stuff, it's like, yeah, you're saying this, but just tell me in a week if this happens, okay? And if it's not happening in terms of love, it's happening in terms of an old friend or something to do with your home. So we're going to skip right into the next section, which is, how is this energy coming through in terms of your connection with other people? All right, so now we're looking at the same energy that's manifesting in a week before the full moon, right before the full moon, with an old friend coming through. So something important here is happening with an old friend. So this is someone that might be in your life right now that you've been friends with for a very long time, or someone new that feels like an old friend, or it could be an old friend that is coming back into the picture. We're going to look into that, but I feel like it's like an old friend that you haven't seen for a while that's coming back into the picture, or an old friend that you had a kind of a disagreement with recently that is important right now for you. Let's find out why. Okay, so Judgment in this deck is time of positive change. We have these two dragons here, and the Tower for them is in this deck is devastating events. So okay, major things, and then the Hierophant and the Devil. So major things happening in terms of an old friend, and the fact that the Soulmate card came up for the romantic, I mean, like, crazy important, very deep things are happening with significant people in your life. I mean, like that one true person that means so much to you, or meant a lot to you. Those kinds of changes. I notice a lot with like energies, like usually affects like general people around me, like the people I work with, or my neighbors and friends, or my acquaintances, or whatever. Or it affects like closer people, like my like very, very close friends, my friends that feel like family, or my actual family. Or it affects like my relationship partner, or like a really, really, really like best friend. Like usually the energies, they affect like groups of people depending on how important they are to you, how close they are to you, how much they're in your energies. So I feel like right now with like an old friend, soulmate, and home, like big things are happening to things that are very, very much in your energies, very important to you, very important in your life, significant in your life. So with this friend, what's going on? So devastating changes in the Devil. Oh my goodness, and the Hierophant again. Okay, so I feel like this friend might be going through a breakup or a divorce, or just a very, very difficult time with a really, really nasty habit. You know, the works, like really abusive relationship, maybe drugs or drinking, suicidal thoughts. I'm not getting as much. I feel like it's more, let's see. I feel like for most of you, it's like they're going through like a really nasty divorce or a breakup. Yeah, I'm getting more breakup. It could be a death in the family, or a bad habit getting out of hand. But I think for most of you, it's a old friend that is going through a really, really nasty divorce or breakup, or like, you know, it's like the crux of the breakup or the crux of the divorce, like when both parties like realize like this is as bad as it gets, and like there's like a blowout, and like yelling and screaming and hitting and things flying everywhere. Like it's really, really bad. Like that's what I'm getting. If not, like I know everyone, that's just the image I'm getting, but like it's like that bad, even if it's like not that physically awful, like mentally, emotionally, psychologically, it's that bad. Okay, and so then what's going on for you? It's funny because it's like devastating events for them, and then for you it's like time for positive change with Judgment and the Hierophant. Okay, and the Judgment card came up. Okay, which way? I feel like you were kind of like sick and tired of this person going through like a really bad relationship. Or this could be like this old friend with the soulmate and home coming up. Like this could be like someone that you were in a relationship with, or someone you still cared about after you guys broke up. The soulmate could be a really good friend, like someone that's you're platonic with, but like very, very, like soul sisters, soul brothers with, that person. And you were just like sick and tired of them going through like all these like the cycle of bad relationships, or a cycle of like bad moments with the same person in this relationship that they were in. And you're just kind of like, I gotta get out of here. Like I told them as much as I could, but they have to like see it for themselves. They have to like want to like move on from this, like know that they're better than this, or I don't know, something needs to happen for them. Like I can't just sit around and watch them go through this. So you made the Judgment call, 2 judgments here, that like, you know what, I'm gonna separate from them because they're bringing me down. Like there's nothing more you can do to help them, right? Like they need to help themselves at some point, or like ask for help or something. Make the decision of what they want to do with this connection. And so I'm feeling for you, like you're feeling a little happy, like, oh, I get my friend back a little bit, but you're more than that. You're just happy that they're finally seeing this connection for what it is, or finally making a decision about it, or finally doing something good about it, people who just kind of stick in that like bad relationship for way too long, and it's like you can't watch it anymore. So I feel like what's going on with this connection this week? Yeah, the Truth comes out, the 7 of Swords, and the 6 of Cups. It's funny because in the 6 of Cups, like you see the 2 couples, and in the 6 of Cups, you just see the one person with his hands on by his side. Looking at the past when the relationship was good. So I feel like the Truth comes out, both these Knight cards, a lot of stars here. The Truth comes out finally at the dead of night. I'm getting like this friend might call you up in the middle of the night, be like, can I come over? This is what happened. Or like, can I fly over to you? Like, can I drive over to you? Can we take a trip somewhere and talk about this? Like, I'm devastated. Like, you were right. Or, this is what happened. Like, I need my friend. And like the fact that the soulmate and home card came up, like this could be completely a platonic friend or something, but this could also be a soulmate as well, like someone that you did have romantic feelings for, and then they just broke up with someone. What does that mean for you, right? Yeah, but they're going through it. Like I feel like they just got like hit in the face with a lot of truth, and I feel like they knew something was going on, but they weren't really sure. Like they had proof of like one thing that wasn't really good about this connection. They were not so certain about other things. But then like they got a million truths like handed to them, or they just realized like, oh my goodness, like what was I doing? Like how did I not see the other things before? And they're just kind of looking at their past with this person, like, did I like not miss everything? Like, did I not see that correctly? And you're over here. What are you doing? What's your role here? You're going to let them come to you. You're going to invite them in. I feel like, it's your choice. You can do whatever you want. But like, I feel like you're going to accept this friend. You don't have to accept them back or anything, but like I feel like you're going to allow them to come to you, or at least speak to you. The 6 of Swords here. I feel like for a lot of you, for most of the people watching here, like I feel like you're going to allow them to come into your home. And like allowing people into your home is a very sacred thing. It's like you mesh energies that way. You let them into your energies. You bring in their energies and such like that. So like you entangle yourself with this person a little bit more. You know, they're in your field. You can feel them a little bit if they're hurting, or you can get more psychic intuitive feelings about them if you let them in your sacred place, like your home or something. Or if you just talk to someone a lot, like you're inviting them to be in your energies, like you're allowing them to be more involved in your energies. So like you allow this old friend to come into your home or come into your energies, at least talk to you, at the very, very least talk to you. And I'm like getting like talk all night kind of thing, you know. This is a doozy. Like this is like a crazy thing that happens, right? And so I mean, like that is what it is. Like things happen. What happens with them? Oh my god, it's like a ghost from the past. I don't know if this person like is like stalking them or threatening them, or like things are not like good, or like something is like they feel endangered, or they feel unsafe, even if it's not physically. Like they might feel like psychologically and emotionally unsafe around this person, like where they just need someone that they can rely on, you, their old friend, to protect them for the night, if only for the night. Like you're there for them for that night. Okay, so is there anything else you need to know about this situation? They're trying to see like their options out of this situation. They're trying to see like what they can do. The thing is, like, I think you're not the most nurturing person at this time, because you're kind of so fed up with this person. Like, even though you love them or you care for them, or like maybe you kicked this person out of your life because they were being so negative that like they were holding you back, kind of. Like they weren't on your level, right? In terms of like wanting to heal and grow as a person. And so like I feel like you're like not the best person to go to, like, because you're like not in your really like nurturing, caring state for this person, because like you've been there, done that, and like when this person comes back, you're just kind of reliving those times where you kind of were there for that person. It's like, okay, like I'm trying to sit here and listen, but like all I want to do is like tell you I told you so, but like I don't want to do that. Like I just want to give you some like tea and like a blanket and like listen to you and like give you some tissues and a shoulder to cry on, but like I feel like you're not the most nurturing person at this time, but like you try. I feel like you try, you do what you can for this person in this moment when they're feeling very vulnerable and like they feel like they need to go to their old friend. I feel like you're very empathic and you care for people a lot. And this person knows it. That's why like you kind of felt like they were kind of pulling on your energies too much when they were like going through this. They always went to you when they did something wrong. And you're like, no, like I need to do my own thing. I need to run. Oh my God. So I feel like this is a very temporary thing. Like this old friend comes through and you're like, I'm going to try. But like, honestly, there's a reason you kicked this person out of your life. And like, you may try to be there for that person for that one day or one night or something, or for that like one like couple of days or something like that, but like I feel like you run from this connection, because like you have so much healing to do. Like I'll allow you to take up my energy and time for this one night because of our old friendship, but I got a piece. Like, you know, like I've done my healing and such, and like I need to hang out with people on my vibe, and you're kind of like not there. I'm not gonna be, you know, a bitch and like kick you out, but like I'll be there for that one night that you actually need me. But like go find your friends or family or someone else who can help you, because we separated for a reason. I feel so mean saying that, but I feel like that's what needs to happen. What are you supposed to do? Like, what's supposed to happen here? Like, why am I talking about this? And who is this? Okay, so what's the purpose of this happening? Knight of Cups, Queen of Wands, the Hierophant. See, if this person is someone that you had a romantic situation with, if this old friend is someone that you were romantically interested in, but they like ditched you for this person or something like that, they might come back with a romantic offer because they're like, oh, I didn't see you for who you were, like, you know, really strong and confident, you're looking so good, like you have your good head on your shoulders, your life is so, you know, you give good advice, like I didn't see that before, like we should have been in a relationship, do you think we could be in a relationship later, like not now, I know I just went through this, but like, you know, they might try to get you back or something like that. And if it's not, if it's a completely platonic friendship, like I feel like oh my goodness, I feel like they are trying to come back into your life, but like they're such a hot mess, and like you're like, I'm not having that right now, you know, like I'm finally got my life together and I'm moving upward and onward, and like we'll always have this friendship in our memories, but let's see, what's your best plan of action here? 10 of Wands. Like I have enough on my plate, and like just because it might seem like I have it all together, it took me a lot to get here, and like you will get there too. But like I can't take on people in my circle of like people I keep around me, because I need to fill my circle with people who can lift me up or who can understand me. And I like to give my time and energy to people that mean a lot to me. And why is this coming up? I don't even know what this is. Who is this? Let me know if you know who this is to you, or who this old friend is, because like I don't know. I don't know who this would be to me. I cut out all my friends that didn't serve me a long time ago. There's nothing new that can start here. Like I can't start this friendship again. I can only have people around me who have done as much healing work as me, or want to do as much healing work as me. Wow, what a harsh truth, but I see it's necessary. All right, let's look on to the next part of the energy, which has to do with your home. What's going on in terms of your home situation? All right, so the same energy may come through in terms of your home situation. So something about your place, wherever you're living right now. For you, we have the King of Swords, which is that you need more accurate thinking. And for what's going on with the home situation, we have the Seven of Swords, which is mind games. So I feel like there might be something confusing going on in terms of your living situation, your home situation. Maybe something with your landlord or the bank, or people that you live with, or people that live around you, the town or city that you reside in. There's something going on. Someone's playing mind games around you in terms of home. And the Magician is because they're trying to manifest what they would want, what they want. So they're trying to get what they want, and therefore trying to play mind games with you. Okay. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Sorry, Seven of Cups. 2 sevens here. So let's see. This situation, this person, entity, or situation, because it could be like your local town government or something, or it could be your neighbors, or it could be the people that you're living with, or people that live around you or something. Someone that's in charge of, your mortgage or your rent or whatever. Something to do with your property. Wow. 7 of Swords. Oh my God. 7 of Wands. I keep calling all the Seven of Swords. 7 of Swords, 7 of Cups, and 7 of Wands. What are we missing? We have Swords, Cups, Wands, the Pentacles. Okay. And then we have 7 pentacles here. The 6 of pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. They want what you have. But what you have, you've worked for. Not only that, not only did you invest, like the Queen of Pentacles takes care of their home. They nest, they make it pretty, they invest. They not just invest financially, but they invest in hard work, in planning and thinking, and doing all the things that's required of maintaining a home, fixing up a home, and creating like a loving, nurturing environment to be around, and loving, nurturing home. So like, and the 6 of Pentacles here, it's not that you don't give, like you give when you can. So like, if people come over your home, you give. If someone asks for something, like you give. Whether it's in money or information or in hospitality or in fixing something up or something. So you know, you going out and like taking care of something that's broken or an issue or something. So like, I feel like they want something that you have. What's the King of Swords again in this deck? Need accurate thinking. What do you need accurate thinking about? The Lover's card. Okay, so I feel like this kind of goes in theme with you know, the soulmate and the old friend. Like, there's people that are not serving you for your highest and best good, that are living with you or around you, or that have a hand in your home and in the maintenance or keeping a safe, protected, clean, nurturing home. Everything above board kind of thing. So there's people around you, like the Lover's card in reverse, like that are not for your highest best good. They're not soulmate energies. They're not friendly energies. They're not for your highest and best energies. And it looks like that you put in a lot of energy and effort into maintaining your home and sharing the good, nourishing home vibes. So what is the situation here? The World card in reverse. Okay, so big changes are happening. And I've got this a lot for people in terms of their entire life path changing. So it might be your career is changing, you're moving homes, you know, people in your life that are important to you may be changing. So you might be things with your family, things with your friends, things with like your neighbors, your living situation, your home also. So things might be moving and changing a lot for a lot of people. So this is like a collective reading, right? This energy is the same. It's just shown in 3 different ways. And it's for the collective. So if one area doesn't resonate, another will. If not all 3, or at least 2 or 1. But this is like a big indicator that on a collective level, like, home is changing. And so I always know, like, when I get the home card, like, that's internal changes. So you've already made huge internal changes, which is why there's major external changes happening now to reflect the internal changes you've made, you know, as within, so without. So I'm getting like I'm getting 2 groups of people here. People who have been doing the inner work, people who are giving and nurturing and kind. And then the people who want to just take, right? And they want to see if they can take 1 more inch from you, $1 more, squeeze any last bit out from the people who have put in the work, energy, and effort, right? So, like, that's what I'm seeing here. The world is changing. Okay, so, wow. Okay, the Temperance card. It's really funny because, like, in this Temperance card, like, there's 2 cups here, gold and silver, but the gold cup has the fire and the silver has the water, but the water is flowing upward to help put out the flame. I feel like in their respective sides, like, they are this energy or entity or people or person or whatever, they're they're on fire. Like their world is on fire. And like, although you have filled your own cup, like you're still giving more to like put out this fire. It's like you give, and they still manage to make fires, and then you have to give again. You know, it's like, what can you do? Some people, right? Wow. Okay. This is interesting. 7 of Cups here. Twice. You know what's funny? Because when the 7 of Cups came out in reverse here, and there's 2 7s here in reverse. 2 7s for me indicates like you're on the divine path, but because 2 7s are in reverse and the 7 of Swords is here, it's like they're refusing to see the truth. They're refusing to take the divine path. And like you see, you may not see. What do you see? What do you get? Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Temperance again. Temperance and the 10 of Swords. Like this is like flowing off your back. You're like, whatever, I don't care, because like you've been through so much. You put in energy and effort to get to where you are, to protect your home, which is your internal world and your actual physical home, that it's like, whatever, you're like letting this like flow off your back. It's like, this isn't anything to you. You know you're manifesting a beautiful external environment because of the home that you worked on, yourself that you worked on. So we have the Temperance here in reverse. It's so funny. I just keep seeing that like water defying gravity and flowing to the other cup. You're defying gravity. What does that mean? I'm going to clarify the 7 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. You know you're on... Oh my god, it's the 2 of Pentacles, but I read it as the 10 of Pentacles. I love this 2 of Pentacles because it's like a bike riding forward. Like, you've made your decisions. You chose your path. You chose who you want to be. You chose to live a divine path, an honest path, a path that was genuine and pure and true. You made your choice. You know, they made their choice, and now they got to like, they made their bed, they ain't gotta lie in it, you know? So you know you're gonna move forward no matter what. You can see all the possibilities coming through, because like to you, like their world is turning upside down, but your world is turning upside down too. And it's scary no matter what, like to have major changes in your life. It's like, what, even if they're good positive changes, like change is scary, you know, that's just human. But like you can see all the beautiful possibilities in the future coming up. This is like a weak energy, right? So this is like saying like you don't know what's happening yet, but you know you're moving forward and you know you're all set. You're good to go. What's happening for these folks? Knight of Swords, a harsh truth. What do you mean, a harsh truth? Knight of Wands, getting kicked out. So I feel like a lot of people might be kicked out of a certain area, or kicked out of your home, or kicked out of your neighborhood, or kicked out of your place, or kicked out from like social gatherings or something, like kicked out of a group or something, like I feel like these people are fighting till death for their point of view. It's so funny because I feel like the truth wins finally, and like the truth here is surrounding the very few that like are too stubborn to find the true, honest, divine path. I'm just getting a little bit curious. I think some of you who watch these readings understand what I'm talking about like the truth being uncovered, but like I just want to know like what's going to happen to these people. 4 of Cups. Yeah, I keep feeling like they're being removed. What does that mean? What does that mean, removed? Like from friends, from kids, from youth. That's scary. Don't want to dive deeper into this, but I'm so curious. The Hanged Man, somewhere in limbo. Okay, I'm going to stop that right now. We're going to look into the energies that can help you and what can hurt you this week. Something that you can do to really, really use these energies for your benefit. Like, use it. You know what's going to happen this week now. Use it to help you. All right, so let's see what can potentially hurt you. Something that you might want to look out for this week that could be used against you. Page of Cups. I found this like Devil and Magician card. So an old friend from home, I really be careful of their sweet nothings. I feel like they might use their words to tempt you. To come over or to like have you like, they either want to come over or they want you to come over there or something like that, or like to continue. I got it now. They might use their sweet words to kind of like try to like get you to like go on this path with them. And it's kind of one of those like parts of your life where it's just like, do you know you want this life for yourself, or the one that you had already, the one that you already know that's not good for you, that you've already tested and tried over and over again and know that's not the life for you? Like, this friend is trying to like bring you back into another cycle of this. And so this is like kind of like, be careful. Like this friend, they might have sweet nothings to say, but it's like just that. It's nothing. And then what can help you this week with something that you can use to your advantage. 3 of Cups. Okay, so I feel like all the work that you've put in the past to help out these people or person that like might have just like took or something like that. Like I feel like the energy is coming back to you. In what way? By leaving you? Yeah, going away and going away quick. So I feel like they're gone from your life very, very quickly because they needed to be. And I mean, if this is like I'm not saying that all these people are bad people, but like I feel like something with your home situation wasn't right. Where you're living, the people around you, or the people that are involved in the management of your home, like, or it could be someone that you're living with. Like when I say they're gone, I don't mean like in a like they die or something like that. No, I mean like they're removed from your path, from your life, as long as you don't want them in that energy. So like spirit here is like saying like, we'll take care of this as long as you make the decision what you want to do. So you see the correlation here. Like you might have someone coming back from your past that try to like reels you in to kind of repeat the cycle. And like once you make the decision, you might like have to stand up to them or actually speak the decision out loud, or let the universe know at least. Like the universe will remove them. It's not your problem. Like you don't have to worry about it. And you know, we got the 7 of Cups a lot. Like, you know, something is happening. You might not know how or what or why or when, but it is working on your favor. As long as you make the decision, it happens. Okay, the general energy of this week. The general energy of this week. Never ending story. Yeah, and it's like the King of Swords. With the home situation. So if you've been sick and tired of like feeling like you've been fighting for the truth or speaking the truth or being honest or being, you know, always planning things and always like planning things to a T or figuring things out, and it's just like, oh my goodness, like I keep having to like figure things out in my life. I keep having to like plan things, and like, you know, I speak the truth. I work on my spirituality, my inner work. like the King of Swords here is like you need more accurate thinking. It's like, what? Spirit, what are you saying? Like, have I not been thinking accurately? Have I not been not making like bold moves or following my intuition, taking appropriate risks, and planning ahead, doing all the things that smart people should do to make sure that you don't fail, that you have a safety net, that you are well taken care of, that you're safe, that you are living your most authentic, true life. Like, have I not been doing that? And so it's like, it feels like it's been a never-ending story, but Spirit is saying here, oh wow, Howlet. So I don't actually have Howlite. It's like one of the only crystals I don't have. But in the book it says, this smooth crystal can help you clear any negative energy. Howlite is a harmonizing stone. It can smooth a rough path, which this seems like it's like the rough patch, but like the last thing, literally the last thing, it's literally here, soulmate, love and good friends and your home, all secure, abundance and everything, health and career. Seems like it's all here, just within reach. It's a final push. Just let it manifest, right? Howlite can also help in promoting a harmonious relationship within a larger group, like an extended family or co-workers. And I kept saying that, I'm like, I feel like this is like, this home situation is like with like multiple people or a group of people, or like some sort of like entity, like a group, like a company, or like a town, or someone that's in charge of like a lot of property or something like that, a management group or something, some sort of owners or something. So I just want to let you know that the universe is like, wants you to know you're not misunderstood. You have a decision here. Do you want to go back to your old ways, or this new life that's like literally right here with your soulmate? Like, things are happening. You're on the precipice of this beautiful new life. Like, people are literally being removed from your life. People who are not good for you are making room for people who are. So I hope you enjoy this reading. Much love and light.